Finding a posture, physical posture, and a psychological posture that brings us more deeply into this present moment's experience with the willingness to reduce our resistance to the presence of the radiance, the presence of the holy breath, the presence of the sacred wisdom, and to the action, the activity of that wisdom, symbolized and actualized in the rhythm of the breath. We assume this posture again and again. We assume this posture formally in our daily rendezvous with the radiance, our formal meditation practice. And we have the opportunity infinite numbers of times throughout the day to return to this posture. Our karmic proclivities become the alarm clock. Waking up time. Wake up is to assume this posture, to become more and more receptive, more and more aligned, more and more open to that purifying, guiding activity of life itself. Many ways of opening to the sacred breath. One of the ways in Kriya Yoga is called spinal breathing. It's, uh, it's an attunement to a natural somatic rhythm. As the breath inhales, there's a natural lift. As the breath exhales, there's a natural settling. In the inhaling breath, you don't have to do anything particular. It's just the natural inhaling breath. There's an expansion, there's an opening, a lift. And with the natural exhale, you can begin to notice there's a natural settling. And the sages, in their attunement to that rhythm, in their intimacy with that universal rhythm, discerned subtler and subtler expressions of the spinal breathing, of the rise and fall. And that's where the spinal breathing ritual or meditation developed with the in-breath, the natural, uncontrived in-breath. A subtle current rises up through the spine to the point between the eyebrows. And with the natural exhale, there's a current that flows like a waterfall over the top of the head, down the back of the spine. It's a metaphor to point us towards an inner experiential communion with a subtle presence that is actively circulating through the very central channel of our being, of your being. And you don't have to check if you're succeeding. You don't have to try to notice. Just rest in the rhythm. The rhythm of opening and receiving. Opening to presence, receiving the awakening, blessing, purifying activity of that presence.